As a matter of Uncle Dai,
What is it?
I believe you'll be.
Ooh, look.
I have no I'm sure the details.
Hey!
I am indeed.
Huh? Right again?
All right.
Woo woo!
Well, to tell you the...
Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred last time I... Besides, I'd go as far...
You're a fool.
Oh? And why...
Because Tavet's number. Ha ha! I bet Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are.
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology.
Someone who understands...
Take a look around. If the requester claims to have enlisted Tavet's number...
You appear to have...
Oh, no. It's just... Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai. Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh. And this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon does...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh. So you say. It's no use.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Hello? Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consult.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses...
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must...
Stop talking the talk and start...
I'm just saying it like I see it.
So you're an appraiser.
Well, no. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredible.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he...
So, do you have a portrait?
Not exactly. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy
A keen eye.
It's no ordinary rock.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. Purity and in the moment of its...
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say...
Everything he said is true. Most crystal...
Well, if Zhongli...
I've yet to encounter...
I've seen many.
Of course not. Uncle Dai...
Very well. There...
Whoa, this mine is...
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, I led a team of...
So 4
Yes, there were
workers in this...
Huh. Such a huge mine.
underground... Oh,
We'll need to explore
very well. I'll wait here.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see... Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts.
Huh.
One... Huh. These must be...
The 4 of them have been gone for...
There's also a few
Items for washing one.
So, they didn't take...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday.
Huh. What?
1, they were, or 2.
Oh.
It's certainly a
If they didn't leave... Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you...
Oh, I can...
Huh?
Perceive?
You mean, you...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there!
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai! Let's make a note of it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I stayed behind. I ended up maybe...
So the men that... Perhaps an...
What is an Found some clues! Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back.
We found first there are...
Forced to?
Who indeed... Those who kept...
Now that you mention, could someone...
This leads...
A child?
Unlikely at...
Where did they go?
We believe that...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been in...
Not so...
There are only a few... In the meantime...
Agreed.
All right.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at...
Correct.
But there aren't any...
Wait.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun? Kunjun, what are you searching for? Where...
Apologies. I'm conducting...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often...
In fact, I've been feeling...
Oh, Pine...
It sounded... Perhaps if I can...
I see.
Really?
Think nothing.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from...
Great! Let's have a look. Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been...
Let us make our way...
Hey!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju.
If we follow their foot... Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hey there!
It must have been.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
It was so strange.
Huh.
I caught it.
And
Yes.
let's go after them. More footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
Those monsters. My name is.
Huh?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for. Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's used. I'd better get.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for
Can we be absolutely sure?
a child with a group of adults. Sounds.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly.
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. They followed the... I suppose it
It's a good thing we.
it feels like we're cracking a...
Be that as it may. 4 fully...
Oh,
That's not all. We have encountered...
Great! No
I left a
clever thinking. Hey! Over here on the ground!
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello?
Judging by his appearance.
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that there's a camp near...
How is he? He
He's worked himself into a stupor.
I'm under.
It's certainly a possibility.
Are these... ore from... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought the...
How he came to be here is what we need to...
So he would. But if they didn't need him.
unless
Paimon's had.
Oh, wait a moment.
What is it?
something...
As I mentioned, I was so happy. These are some...
It's beautiful. Oh,
But of course, take... And this one is for Mr... Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary. But thank you.
I'm pleased you like that. Oh, I see more rocks up.
you sure like.
Ores are the crisp. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Rest easy. Oh,
Huh?
traveler.
You mean the
Dragonfall.
elemental?
Dragonfall.
Oh.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue... Now,
Yeah. If he knows of its exist. Weird.
there are those in the mining trade who
Ulterior motives.
a conclusion that is present. Don't forget, we're drawing closer to when you're well rested. Call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is...
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with... difficult.
So there's never any...
Rocks endure, but as...
That makes sense. It is the same for...
Indeed. Let's keep... Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree? If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you... When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea, Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Quick, let's go see. Maybe if...
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Eyes on me!
Burn! This one once not enough, you would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Incoming. To the chase.
Solidify! This is order!
Speed of light.
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Retribution!
With sword comes shadow.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrant.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice.
Ajdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're
Ajdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and...
So there are two Ajdahas?
No, it can't be.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth, the memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion, slowly he forgot the face of his old friend. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me.
No.
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further.
No. It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright. Strange. What is this feeling?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves.
No! That isn't true! I don't
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes from Morax.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men and I found we found Mao in a tent at the Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men.
Kunjun,
Not I. Merely this bot. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blocked.
Ashtaha, I am no longer the Geo.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence, do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, old friend. God of contracts.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became...
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ashtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the four corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he, and in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it, but there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it, I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met him. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you...
I cannot...
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand, but I must apologize. This is my...
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract, and kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned, but you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be...
Shattered, torn to oblivion. As one with wind and cloud. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Freeze to the core. Vengeance will be mine. Flickering candlelight.